special post-game edition of This Week in Auburn Sports. I'm Plainsman sports editor Eric Wallace, joined by assistant sports editor Kyle Van Fechtmann, and Plainsman sports writer CJ Holmes. As you can see, we're just finishing up here in Jordan-Hare Stadium after a 59-13 Auburn victory over San Jose State. The ground game, once again, just about as always, was rolling, and after Quan Bray took it to the house from 55 yards out, there wasn't much fight left in San Jose State. But yeah, on the subject of the running attack, I mean, once again, Cameron Artis-Payne, Corey Grant, Nick Marshall are all firing on all cylinders. And Artis-Payne in particular had another career night, right?
You know, Cap looked fantastic tonight. He ran with authority all game long. He gained 112 yards and 3 touchdowns. 3 of those touchdowns coming in the first half. I think he's really starting to separate himself as a feature back of this football team.
Yeah, and I know he talked a lot in the offseason about trying to do that, especially with the competition from Corey Grant and Rock Thomas, who actually had his first touchdown on his first career carry tonight. But it wasn't just the rushing attack. The secondary stepped up tonight. Isn't that right, Kyle?
Definitely. As we all know, Jermaine Whitehead, he had the pick 6 against Arkansas last week. And this week he had another one. And he also was in Auburn history book this week because he's the first Auburn player since 2007 to have 2 interceptions in a row. But he wasn't the only one who had an interception, as 2 former offensive players, Trevon Reed and Rudy Ford, also had interceptions. So the secondary's been looking good, and Malzahn noted that in the post-game press conference.
Yeah, and Ellis Johnson's got to like seeing Trevon Reed get a interception. Yeah, he definitely had a little trouble in that first matchup against Arkansas. Yeah, it wasn't all good. Nick Marshall was a little bit rough, had a little bit of a rough time passing the ball. The accuracy wasn't quite there on some throws. He talked about that in the post game about trying to pick that up. He missed a few wide open passes, but I'm sure it's hard to be too upset after a night like that.
When you look at the scoreboard, I mean,
and I think
many complaints.
Yeah, it's hard to complain when it's that bad. And in another area, it's obviously good to see Quan Bray stepping up to the plate. Yeah, Chris Davis gone.
His first career coming in touchdown, so that's big. Going into the bye week can't come at a better time, and before the tough road test at Kansas State. So the Tigers are looking good and ready to make their adjustments for bye week before that tough top 20 matchup against Kansas State.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a weird one going out to Kansas State. It's hard to know what to expect.
The Wildcats, they have a good group of receivers, and although our pass rush is there this game, our corners and safeties going to do trouble covering the deep ball. So going into the bye week, that's something that they need to focus on heading into that matchup.
Absolutely. And obviously, the Wildcats had a little bit of trouble this week against Iowa State, but it won't be an easy fight by any means come Thursday night in a couple weeks.
It'll be a good evaluation of where the football team stands.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us on this post-game edition of This Week in Auburn Sports. We'll see you in the middle of the week.